Ladies and gentlemen, Young Sage back in SnowRunner for another truck video. Today, let's have a look at the hulking Cat 745C. This is actually the second try to make this video because the first time the tree was not supported by the container carrier. So this time we're going to be doing a log contract. Got to head over here to the log station, pick up some logs. Take them down to the sawmill down here. What time is it in the game? Let's forward the time. Before we set off, this thing doesn't have a steer axle. In order to turn, it articulates. In other words, the whole truck bends in the middle, like a bendy bus. Except the bendy bus actually has a turning axle. The bendy part in the bendy bus just helps it turn because it's long. This just doesn't have a turning axle. And it cannot tow trailers either. Let's set off. How was your weekend, guys? Mine was alright, I guess. Kind of slow. Played some Rocket League with Kayla, one of my friends. Sixberg's sister, actually. We've had Sixberg in a couple of videos on the channel. He's my old neighbor. I moved away. Anyway, yeah, so we did that. Watched all the NASCAR races from Darlington, throwback weekend. I'd say the truck race was wrecky, but it was the best race of the weekend. Xfinity was decent, but okay, he's just gonna let us just spawn logs. Medium logs. Okay, let's just back at it. You know what? It's not a safe idea. It looks really cool with the logs on it. And this is actually a practical use for this. Because this is the best way to carry medium logs. So from what I've seen, because people demanded it, more trucks will be getting this kind of setup in Phase 4, which actually comes out this coming Friday. I'm recording this on a Monday. So about 4 or 5 more days depending on when you're watching it. And like always, we will do an overview of Phase 4. The maps are very tough from what I've heard from the PTS. Because it's basically like more of what a Mandra was. Breakable ice, like impassable areas. So what we have to do, go down here and then make a left. Just follow this route around. I do not want to go through here where this weird half-sunken bridge is, because I don't trust this thing's stability at all. We have the variable transmission, whatever the hell it's called. Fine tune. So that will help us if we so need it. This thing is unwavered by anything. Basically, there's not much that's going to stop this except water. Similar to the telehandler, this has a lot of characteristics with the smaller telehandler. That's a lot in common with it. This sucker, submersion depth is basically nothing. That's probably slightly more than a telehandler. You put the telehandler in any water, it just dies. This thing, at least it'll drive through some shallower water. But like, you go anywhere deep, you can see where the air goes in. We do one of these. That's a really cool thing SnowRunner does. You can see the air intake on the front of the truck when you rev it. So you can kind of still see it going in. That's a very unnatural thing. It's kind of cool though, but you wouldn't see that in real life. We're gonna stick this way and just keep going around. Basically, that's the only thing that's going to stop this. And also, this thing has no suspension, similar to the telehandler. So, I mean, we are taller than the telehandler. We have 71 inch tires. We were using MSH 3s, which give you the best possible off-road performance. MSH 4s are a road tire. They still have excellent mud. The coating on some of these tires is a little weird. This thing has its own unique set of tires that no other vehicle uses. Not even a 770G uses the same tires. It has its own tires. Yeah, we're not moving because of the articulation. See, look, nothing phases this truck. Stability is something that I'm going to be a little worried about. That's why we took the long way, as opposed to going the most direct way. Just come on. So yeah. F1 sucked again because I'm like the biggest Lewis Hamilton hater there is. I'm just sick of him winning everything. It's just getting old. Now I thought Aston Martin would be something. They haven't proved me anything yet. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think Vettel or Stroll have even been on the podium yet. I know the F1 season is pretty long. Also, another F1 news. This is a little old, but it's rumored that... Oh, see, look, there's that water depth. You gotta get out of here. Now. Dip lock and we're out of it. Oh, and lighting? Basically nothing. You have these two little spotlights on the roof, but other than that, there's really no lights. Unlike the telehandler where it pretty much lights up the whole neighborhood. I think our best bet might have been to actually Nah, I want to stay out of the water as much as I can. Because submersion depth. This is a very effective way to do logging. Because, especially in like the severe conditions that we go through, this thing just doesn't care. I mean, if you're going through a river, say somewhere, like say if you're doing Wisconsin, you're probably gonna wish that you had something with submersion depth. Other than that, though, there's not. I mean, the articulation kind of does seem to help it with its stability. It doesn't seem like it's easily going to spill the load. It seems like the back of the truck tries to stay as level as it can. You know, there's a new testing grounds map that someone made. I'm gonna check that out, and we're gonna do a frame twister with this and see really how good that articulation is. Thing is, this thing is very, very good when it comes to like stability. Apparently, I was worried about it, but now we just see how good it is because the articulation means that the back stays sturdy. Oh, the mirrors have no collision. And we've delivered our load of logs. We're only doing one load. Oh, wait. Are we supposed to drop off? Oh wait, like, they want long logs. What was the medium logs asked for? Oh, somewhere in Quarry. I didn't see that. The farm is way too far for us to drive. They want long logs, so forget that. Yeah, so this was a freaking failure too. We delivered the logs, and that's, and even though it gave us nothing, I don't actually care. Oh, here's the weird. Here's a SnowRunner logic for you. 3 logs. Let's pack them. Magically turns into about 15, 20 logs. 3 logs, 15 logs. 3 logs, 15 logs. Makes no sense. And by the way, and that means that the weight increases significantly. This weighs next to nothing. Anyway, let's get rid of those because we don't need them. Okay, guys, so I didn't pay attention, but I'm gonna consider this a video because we drove the truck. We hauled a load even though it was not to be delivered. So I got 2 contracts mixed up. That was an entire mess. Anyways, it's almost 2:30 in the morning as I'm recording this, so I'm just gonna call this a video. Anyways, guys, I'm just gonna let you guys know real quick. Videos will be slowing down for at least a week and a half at the beginning of June. I might have one out the first week of June. But other than that, until like the 18th or maybe even later on the late on the 17th. I'll have videos back up by then. Because I'm going on a trip for like a week and a half, so from the 7th from the 8th to roughly the 17th, like maybe the 18th is when is gonna be a bit of a hiatus of videos, unless there's something I have to record. I mean, there is a new Crew 2 update, probably a new update coming this week, because it does not seem like that they're gonna continue with this theme. So I don't know what else they can do. I mean, I guess they could do some other kind of stunt stuff, but it looks like they covered it. Anyway, guys, hope you have enjoyed this video. I'm gonna do a Crew 2 video this week. Probably a couple, because we have to review the we have to review the Bentley from the past, which it's cool to have it, but I'm just gonna tell you up front, it's not much to actually. It's not anything really to look forward to. There's almost no customization for it, FYI. So, guys, that's all for this. The next SnowRunner video, if I don't do one on a whim, will be on Friday, where we'll take a look at Phase 4. It's supposed to release Friday. I didn't hear anything else. It's been ready for like 2 weeks, but they haven't released it. For God knows what reason. So anyway, guys, I'll see you next time.